Oh shit. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel.
Savage bitch, and your trapper take over. Name another bitch that's colder. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. And that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold it. And that bitch, and I thought that it told
In this video, we are going to be doing a story time while I'm doing my makeup. Just because I feel like doing my makeup, I feel like playing in makeup, I feel like practicing in makeup. I just feel like doing the makeup and I want to do a video. And while I'm talking, I figure why not do some makeup. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to use this to make sure no makeup get in our hair. So this story time is kind of crazy. It's not that crazy, but Lord, it's just a lot. Y'all, I've been in some crazy situations. I have a lot of situations that I could do a story time on, but I'm just trying to figure out what to say and what not to say. Like, I would tell y'all but not get too in depth. Won't put myself in trouble if I am still dealing with whatever I'm dealing with. But anyways, we are going to talk about me well, I did go to jail. And we're not going nowhere today. I'm just gonna, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm probably gonna get lit with my friend. We're just gonna chill in the car and get lit probably. But anyways, we're gonna go back to the story. Y'all, damn, y'all ain't say I got that shit. Whatever this shit is on my lip, I'm breaking out really, really bad. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Denaya. I am 21 years old and I have been working my way through life. I was put in a difficult situation when once I turned 18, finding my own way, kicked out, still in high school, things like that. Then I found this dude that I've been messing with since high school, but he had some legal problems. He always found himself in jail and stuff like that. It was a lot. But he was just somebody to talk to that I would say is familiar, because I didn't really talk to my family. Well, I didn't talk to the family that kicked me out. My other family in Georgia, it was just, I don't know. I was just going through a whole bunch of stuff. So I found him to talk to. I was talking to him while I was attending Job Corps for my free education, finished. Then I moved to Richmond, Virginia to stay with a friend because I had a lot to do. I had to get me a car. I had got me 2 jobs. It was just a lot I felt like for myself I had to do. So then after like that happened, the girl, I don't know what was up with her, but she started giving me, every roommate I have starts to give me problems. And that's why when I moved, I was going to do my eyebrows first, but I feel like talking. So I was with him, well, we was doing like the on the phone thing. And then I made all my accomplishments. I graduated from the trade school. I got all 5 of my certifications. I got 2 jobs. It wasn't in the medical field, but I still got 2 jobs. I had got my first car. So I was like, let me go ahead and start to move, because he was getting ready to come home. Mind you, I felt like I knew this person because I went to high school with them. So me and him ended up being together. Y'all, we had a whole bunch of fights, like physical and verbal fights. It was just a lot to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. But mind you, I felt like I had nobody else to run to. I felt like nobody else was gonna listen to me. I felt lost. It was just a whole lot of things I felt, right? So then we ended up getting this apartment. Now here's the thing about the apartment. The apartment was just, okay, the apartment, it was me, him, and his brother. His grandmother had made a deal with us about the apartment. She would pay most of it. We only had to pay $200. Now mind you guys, if we're just starting to get an apartment, why in the world would you pick a $1,300 apartment, a two bedroom $1,300 apartment? We could have easily just started off with $800, $700 and split it easily for ourselves. But I didn't really have a say, to be honest. I was working while they were choosing an apartment with their grandmother and stuff. I would have gotten a cheaper apartment, because if you know that you can't afford something without somebody else, why would you get it? Why would you get it? You should get something that you can afford, and if the person decides to help you, they can help you. But if you can end up paying it yourself, there will be no problems. Like if the person's like, okay, I don't want to help you guys anymore, you would not struggle. I'm not saying that she did that, just saying, like, just thinking. But they wanted that apartment. Mind you, I was the only one. So the grandmother didn't stay there. She was just helping. I was the only one that had some type of worth ethic at all. I wanted to start YouTube, but I couldn't start YouTube because I had so much I wanted to do. I wanted to start YouTube. I started my business, and I was working. I didn't have 2 jobs, but I had 1 job. So wait, before we get to that part, I got, like, when I came back to Portsmouth, Chesapeake, whatever, this area, I was able to get the job that I left going to school, because I put in my 2 weeks. Hey, I'm going to school, here's my 2 weeks, so I could always come back. So that's what happens. When I got done and I came back to Virginia, I was able to come back. So when I was able to come back, I was able to get my felon boyfriend at the time a job, like off the bat. The job didn't go well at all. Like, we ended up getting fired. What happened was, it was dead. I don't know why was it dead, but it was dead. It was me, him, and the manager. And the manager was showing us something on her phone. So when she was showing us something on her phone, we like was all at the front, and we was looking at her phone. Next thing you know, the boss popped up, like, why y'all on the phone, and we're like, we did everything. We were just looking at a video. Because he was around in town. We didn't know he was around in town, but he was around in town. He was like, y'all don't need to be on the phone, and it was like, we weren't all on the phone. We were just looking at the video. And he was like, is this done? Is this done? Is this done? Everything was done. Everything was prepped. The oven was preheated. The bread was made. Because it was a pizza place. Everything was done, but he was just mad. So come to find out, he fired us. He told us, he was like, y'all, all 3 of y'all can leave, and when I'll let you guys know if I want y'all to come back, right? So we all left. We never got a call back to come back. So mind you, I'm filling applications out this time. So one day we rode by to pick up our checks. The girl was back working. She was white, and we were the only ones that didn't get a call back. But it was okay, because I ended up getting a job at Burger King, and I also got him a job. I was a cashier, and I got him a job at Burger King as a cook. Oh, before that, we was working at a warehouse. Let me stop doing my eyebrows real quick. Well, no, it's gonna dry. We was so after the pizza place, I did this research. I was doing DoorDash and Wag to make some money, because I'm a hustler. Regardless of what it is, I'm gonna make some money. So I was doing Wag and DoorDash to make some money, and then I started looking for jobs, and then I found the warehouse. And you guys know warehouses will hire you on spot because they need people to pack their trucks and stuff, right? So I was working at this warehouse, and when I was working at the warehouse, I had the it wasn't even an interview. It was just, you just go to this place, be like, hey, I need to work. They'll fill in your stuff. They're like, okay, you can work here, here, or here. And you tell them what hours you want to work and stuff. And you be like, okay, I can do that. And then they give you a paper on when to go to orientation. And literally when you go to orientation, you're walking, you're getting the walkthrough of everything. And they will, like, you're hired. Like, basically you're hired, but they will let you know, hey, do you want to work now? Like, hey, we need people now. So that's how that was. So when I told him about this job, mind you, me, him, and no, we was working at Burger King first. I'm tripping. So then we got a job at Burger King because the whole family worked at Burger King, basically. So we got I got him the cook job. And then what happened with Burger King was we didn't get fired or nothing. I worked 53 hours at Burger King and my check was only $300. That's when I was like, you know what, this is not for me. I'm working too long and too fucking hard to only get $300 every 2 weeks. So I started looking for a job. That's when I got the warehouse job. And then I had to walk through. I was able to work on the spot. And then I told him about it. And I told him, hey, if we work a certain amount of hours, we can get overtime. We can make this much money. We get paid every week. Right? So his brother has a problem with getting up to go to work. So we had to like wake him up at like a child to get up to go to work, which was annoying. So then I told them all three about the warehouse job, because hey, I don't want to have to rely on your grandmother just in case she has some stuff she needs to do, and I want to show that we can do it on our own. So then we all got the warehouse job, like literally. But then the warehouse started taking a toll on us. But I would still get up to work. I had to wake these two heathens up like they were my children. Wake up, come on, we gotta go to work, because we all had the same shift, so we don't have to waste gas. We could all use the same car and everything. So it was to the point where I was waking them up like, come on y'all, we gotta go to work. Come on, we gotta go to work. Because I'm not about to be the only one in the house working. And you know, just because that's your grandmother, she's gonna be like, she's gonna pay your half. That's dead. No, fuck that. So then, oh yeah, she didn't live with us. She stayed somewhere else. So then that was that. And then I was like, y'all, come on, let's go to work. Get up. Then we got into a car accident because y'all, I was working Burger King and the warehouse at the same time, and then I ended up leaving Burger King, but I fell asleep while driving because my boyfriend didn't want to drive, and he thought I was trying to kill him. But I was like, I told you I was tired. Like, I'm sleepy and you're over there picking music, blasting music and stuff. I'm tired. So messed up the car. Then I had a doctor's appointment or something, so I didn't go to work, and I had my notes and stuff. Y'all, tell me why these heathens did not go to work. They didn't go to work. Mind you, I'm still putting in applications for medical jobs because that's what I went to school for. That's what I want to work in. I want to get some more money. That's what I'm looking for. So when they didn't show up, it was like, y'all, come on, we got to be better than this. And then it was like, well, we're looking for another job because the warehouse is a little bit too much. It's too stressful on our bodies, da 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 da. And I felt like they was leaving because I was leaving, because every job that we had together. And I was the one that was waking them up. Hey, get up, let's do this. Hey, come on, we got to do this. Hey, come on, we got to do that. So it was just like I was like their mother or something. So we barely had food in the house. When we started working at the warehouse, we was able to put more food in. When we was working at Burger King, we weren't really able to put food in. We was bringing in burgers from Burger King that the manager was allowing us to take home to eat. So we were basically starving, because we was only getting $300 every 2 weeks, and our apartment rent was $1,200, not including the bills and stuff. So it was like dumb as fuck. And then for the apartment to be this expensive, it had roaches and stuff. It was nasty, and it wasn't us. It was there. We didn't even get furniture and shit yet. It was, and we just started seeing roaches and stuff coming from. We had like a little skylight thing, y'all. It was so, oh my god. Then I was like, okay, I'm about to start this new job. Then when I started the new job, they stopped getting up for the other job, because the new job that I had was a plasma center, and it was days, nights. It was either evenings or mornings, I meant, because it closed at 7, so it wasn't really nice. So then they stopped showing up for the warehouse, and the warehouse was like, hey, y'all can't come back because y'all didn't give us a notice, and y'all didn't show up for 3 days. So y'all can't work here no more. Y'all can't even try to apply no more. So I was like, I said, y'all are so fucking annoying. Like, what is up with y'all? I said, what is up with y'all? Why can't y'all go to work? Oh, we were looking for a better job. We was doing this and we was doing that. Okay, well, let's not leave a job before we find another job. Mind you, they never found another job. Struggling to pay, like, get a little bit of money. My boyfriend was out hustling to get money. He didn't ever bring home the motherfucking money. The other one was just there just to be there because he wasn't working. They was just home racking up a bill, basically, because they weren't working. I was the only one going to work and everything. So that was that. Then I found out, okay, so we're gonna get to the part where I finally started to leave, because we fought multiple times after this. I'm not gonna get too into depth, but we fought multiple times. And it's like the police was called because the neighbors would hear us fighting and stuff. So the police would be called. We would be fighting because he didn't want to work. He didn't want to do nothing. And he would always be out hustling. But then when it's time to pay rent, he still ain't had no money. So it was just like, what are you doing? Come to find out, he was messing with people. He was messing with bitches. So I was like, you know what, I'm done. And he was like, you can't leave me. And y'all, every time I talked about leaving him, he was talking about killing himself. And he would even, I wish I still had that phone. He would even send me videos of, oh, I'm about to kill myself. This is my last video. And some YouTube crazy shit, right? So I stayed. But y'all, I'm thinking, I'm stacking, like I'm saving my money, right? So it was so horrible. What really came to, he had a drinking problem. He loved to drink, and he was only 21. He loved to drink, but he would always, drinking would make him angry, always. One day we was drinking. He brought me, I was in a tub soaking. He brought me a drink. He was like, drink this, So I drank it, sipping in the tub, just chilling. And he was like, come on, I got something for you, right? Boom. So he told me to come out the room, and y'all, he gave me head or whatever, right? It was all right. He gave me head. But then this nigga starts snapping. He was giving me, okay, he was drunk. I'm gonna put it like that. He was drunk. And then he was like, babe, I got something for you. Get out the tub. So I get out the tub. I dry off. But, you know, butt ass naked, right? And so he was like, lay down. So he like throw me down in the bed. And he starts eating, you know, eating the cootie. And then, so as he was eating, he come back up. He was like, you better not never cheat on me. You better not never cheat on me. And I'm looking like, I was like, yo, go back down. What are you talking about? I said, what are you talking about? Why you stop? I said, what are you talking about? He was like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about? The way them niggas be looking at you when we was working together and I feel like you messed with such and such because he said this. I can't help when nobody. I said, you know what? Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. And then he's still on top of me. I'm butt ass naked. and he's still on top of me. Nah, because for real, I'll fuck you up in here. And then he was like, I heard you messed with such and such when I was gone, da 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 da. And I was like, how can I mess with another dude when I wasn't even here in Portsmouth when you was gone in jail? I was in Richmond. So how the fuck am I gonna mess with somebody when I'm all the way in Richmond? What, you sound, get off me. You sound crazy, get off me. So I push him off me, and then me pushing him off me ignites a whole fucking, y'all, when I say we was in that room fighting, we was in that room fighting like I didn't fucking know him and he didn't fucking know me. That's how we was fighting. Like, we was fighting like y'all, when we was fighting, look at me getting mad. When we was fighting, he was really like digging in my shit. Like, he was really tagging my ass. So, cause he's a nigga, like, he's a nigga. So it was like, I wasn't expecting nothing less, not gonna lie. So I started grabbing any and everything. I started grabbing lamps. I started grabbing pots and pans, cause we was going from room to room fighting. So I'm gonna grab everything I can fucking grab. I'm gonna try to kill your ass if you don't get the fuck off me. So we was fighting, we was screaming, yelling, falling on the floor. Y'all, we was just going the fuck in. And then his brother was like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. And he was like, he just stopped fighting. He was like, call the police. Call the police. She put her hands on me. She put her hands on me. Da 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 da. And I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I said, we in here fighting each other. Don't act dumb when your brother come in the room. So I started going in like real crazy. At this time, you got your motherfucking hands up and you was just carrying my ass, so I'm about to carry yours. So that was that. His brother ended up calling police. I got the phone. I broke the phone. I was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Y'all, police came. And then they was like, they asked what happened. We told them what happened, right? Y'all, they put me in handcuffs. Y'all want to know why they put me in handcuffs? They put me in handcuffs. Like, they was knocking. They was like, okay, this is like the third time we've been here. Something got to happen. Da 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 da. And I was just like, okay. So I told them what happened, and they was like, so you pushed him? And I was like, yes, I pushed him off of me. And it was like, you pushing him. They was like, you pushing him initiated the fight. Me pushing him initiated the fight. The fuck? He was on top of me. I was butt ass naked. What you mean? And me pushing him initiated the fight. Y'all, they was like, okay, you gotta, they say you gotta do this with your hair. You gotta take all your piercings out, because we're gonna handcuff you. And we're gonna take you. I'd rather you go ahead and take it off now here than for you to get to the station and have to take all the stuff off and put it in the bag and stuff like that. So I took off all my stuff, and he just sitting there, like, he's just sitting there. Y'all, they put me in handcuffs. When I say that was the most uncomfortable shit I ever been in, being put in handcuffs and sitting in the back of that car, like, they put me in handcuffs behind my, and then my phone was dying. Y'all, I was pissed. I was just sitting there thinking, like, I'm gonna kill him. So then I was out. They let me out because it was like, okay, you gotta go to court. You never had any charges, but you gotta go to court to figure out how to go about this, like what they're gonna do. They're gonna press charges, da 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 da. Right? So I go back home. When I go home, I don't give a fuck. I'm snapping. So when I got home, it was just a done motherfucking deal. Cause I got to the house, and this nigga is literally sitting on the couch, chilling. I'm talking about this nigga don't give a fuck. Y'all, when I said everything that I bought, every fucking thing that I bought, I put it in trash bags. I got all his shit, right? It was like 3-4 bags. It was all the clothes he had, because when he got out, he had nothing. So when I got all his clothes, I got it, put them all in bags, everything, socks, drawers. So that's everything, drawers, socks, shoes, everything. So I got it and I threw it over the bridge. And did. And didn't give a fuck. Did I give a fuck? And didn't. With that being said, I was planning on leaving him. I was already planning on leaving him. But I stayed there another night. I stayed there another night to get my shit together. So I was calling people who I could stay with and stuff like that, and doing all that types of shit. So when he finds out his stuff was gone, I was at work. So when I come back home, he's pissed. So where's my stuff? And da 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 da. I thought we was gonna work it out. What'd you do with my stuff? I said I threw everything that I bought out. What you mean? I threw it out. Fuck making money off of it. I threw it out. And then he was like, I don't understand why you gotta do all that stuff. You stressing yourself out. You stressing yourself and the baby out. Da 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 da. Because I was pregnant at this time. Mind you, we was fighting and I was pregnant. So that's how you know a nigga don't give a fuck about you. So then it was just like, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. So it is what it is. Right? And then he was like, when you get the baby, when you have the baby, I'm gonna get custody of the child. You're not gonna be able to see them. Da 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 da. Nigga, you a felon. How the fuck you gonna get full custody of a child? You're not gonna get shit, okay? The fuck? So he was talking out the side of his neck, and then he was like, let's just work it out. Let's just work it out. And I was like, we could work things out until I leave. I said, because I'm planning on leaving. And then he gets mad, da da da. So mind you, I'm here. I'm still there. You know, going through the motions because I got to do what I got to do until I'm able to leave or until I find something. And so then he messes up my car. So he messes up my car. Y'all, this story's all over the place, but it's the truth because it's just so much that happened. I don't even know when shit happened. I just know that it happened. So he messes up my car. Mind you, this is the second time this nigga messed up my car. The first time he messed up my car was trying to see a bitch. The second time he messed up my car, I was gone. I was doing something, and he just took the keys and took the car. So he left my car somewhere unattended, talking about it overheated, so it stopped. So I took an Uber. Bitch, why didn't you take the Uber the first fucking time? So he took the Uber. So I went to go look at the car, see what was wrong with it. My light was on, so the battery was fucking dead. So the radiator had a hole in it. The spark plugs were blown out. I was like, what the fuck? So then me stressing about the car, y'all, I was literally looking at the car. I had a bad ass headache because I was stressing because he fucked up my car. Like, he messed up my spark plugs, my radiator, and then my battery was dead. So I'm just looking at the car, and when I'm looking at the car, y'all, I just start bleeding. Like, I'm stressing out about the car, and I start bleeding like everywhere. Like, blood is just rolling down my legs. And mind you, when you're on your period, blood don't flow like that. And I'm not supposed to be on my period, and I was pregnant. I wasn't supposed to be on my period because I was pregnant. I mean, spotting is a different story, but it started rolling down my legs, and I was just like, oh my fucking God. I started cramping. I was in pain. My friend was like, what's wrong? I said, Cole, I think I'm having a miscarriage. Something's wrong. I'm bleeding like crazy. So he takes me to the house, and then I tell him, I said, yeah, I think I'm having a miscarriage. We gotta go to the hospital. This nigga's sleep. This nigga's sleep. He was like, who gonna take you? We don't have a car. Bitch, this is our child. If I need to go to the hospital because I said something is wrong, you need to be on your feet. You need to be worried. You need to be something. He did not give a fuck. And y'all, that is the same night that I left. So no, I left the next day because that's when I really had the miscarriage. That's when the baby came out. But so I went to the hospital, and then my friend stayed the night with me the whole night. And then I came home, I laid on the couch, and then I had to pee. So they told me I had a threatened miscarriage. They didn't say I was going to have one, but they said it was a possibility that I was going to have one. So then I had went home, laid on the couch, felt like I had to pee, went to go pee, and the baby popped out in the toilet. So when the baby popped out in the toilet, I started crying. I called my friend, I called him, I tried to call his mom. So my friend came. He came, he didn't show no emotion. Mind you, I'm bawling, I'm crying my eyes out. He didn't show no type of emotion. My friend was even crying. It was just a whole bunch of stuff. We went to the hospital, He left, he went upstairs. He didn't show no type of emotion. So then when we came back home from the hospital and he went upstairs, I talked to my friend. I said, yo, I'm gonna leave him. I said, I already know, I feel it. I said, I'm gonna need somewhere to stay. And she told me I could stay with her. And I was like, I am gonna leave him. I'm gonna get some more money stacked up. I'm gonna get me a new car and I'm gonna leave him. She was like, you gotta stick to what you're saying. Don't let him brainwash you into staying. And I understand why she even said that, because the nigga was trying to brainwash me into staying. So then I had went back in the house. We started fussing. Again, I say, you act like you don't care. That's why I'm leaving. I can't stand this shit. Da 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 da. This ain't real love. You talking about you love me and da 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 da, right? And he was like, what the fuck you want me to do? What the fuck you want me to do? And I was like, where was you anyway? You were supposed to be home. Once I got home from the hospital, you said you had to do some stuff to make some money. You left. You never come home with no fucking money. So I was like, so what the fuck were you doing? He was like, I was handling business. Y'all, he was out with a bitch. So me and him ended up fighting again. Mind you, we fought when I was pregnant. We fought after I had the miscarriage. We were just fighting our asses off. So we fought. Y'all, I tried to kill this man. Like, we fought and it led outside. And we had a balcony. I tried to throw his ass over the balcony. I'm not even capping. I tried to throw his ass over the balcony. Like, I was going to go to jail for murder. Like, he was like, it was to that point. Like, this man was going to have me sent to jail for murder because I was going to kill this motherfucker. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But then I was like, Denai, you got to calm down. Denai, you got to calm down. So what I did was I called my friend. I said, I'm ready. I said, I'm ready. It was this was the next day after I came out of the hospital. I said, I'm ready. I can't do this no more. I'm gonna send my ass to jail. I worked this hard. I got 5 free certifications. I got a medical job. I worked this hard to get this far. I can't do this no more. I have to stay with somebody else. So she told me I could stay with her. So I ended up staying with her. I left him. And ever since I left him, he's been trying to come back, trying to talk to me, trying to support me on YouTube by sharing my stuff from Facebook. Because I got a page on Facebook that has my YouTube stuff up there, and he shared it talking about some, y'all go fuck with her, she know what she doing. Y'all, I haven't talked to him in forever, and he still to this day tries to add me, and his girlfriend number 3 is still trying to add me. And the only reason why I say that is because I know he invites different people to his mom's house, so it's just like, I'm not dumb. And plus the motherfuckers tell me I don't give a fuck. So it's just like, you're not finna add me on Facebook, try to be my friend and share that just to get in my head. No, nope, I didn't add his nothing. And then his number 2 tried to add me. His girlfriend number 2 tried to add whatever the fuck number she is. She tried to add me. And I was just like, no. I'm not for all the negativity. I got me a truck. I got me a better job. I'm working to pay off my debts. And then I'm getting me a place. Leave me the fuck alone. So he was the reason why I took out so many damn credit cards. I mean, I only took out 2, but that's still a lot. To be 21 and owe money. Owe a lot of money at that. And I ain't have insurance because I was just getting into a good job, so I didn't have insurance when I had the miscarriage. Y'all, I owe a whole bunch of money. It was just a very toxic situation that I do not want nobody in, even my worst enemy. It's just terrible. That was that. And then he didn't check up on me when I was in the jail or whatever. He didn't call me. He didn't try to call me when he didn't even try to blow up my phone or nothing. Like, I still had my phone. It was dying, but I still had it. He didn't try to call me. He didn't try to check up on me or nothing. So y'all, all the signs were there to leave this dude. I feel like the only reason why I didn't leave is because he would threaten to kill himself and stuff like that. This man even came to my job one time when we weren't together. He was like, you know, I'm about to go to California and stay with this stripper because she wants to fly me out. This man be lying out of his ass. Like, he be lying, like, for no reason. I think it was just for me to be like, oh no, don't leave, stay. But he was like, a stripper gonna fly him out, da da da. And I was like, okay, you have a nice one. Like, showed up at my job. Like, it's, y'all, he even stood out my job and everything. That was the spot or whatever. Like, y'all, it was just terrible. You hear me? That nigga was toxic as fuck. Like, he was so fucking toxic. I don't even know why I even did that to myself. But he did a lot of, like, I feel like I just wanted attention, someone to call my family, or I don't know what the fuck I wanted, but I should have known that he wasn't for me when he started putting his hands on me and cheating when I'm having your baby. I'm supposed to be having your baby, or I'm carrying your baby, cheating on me and stuff. I should have left him then, but y'all, like, I shouldn't have left him. I should have left him. Not, oh, I'm gonna stay here and stack my money. I should have just left and stayed in my car. Because once I left him, y'all, got me in the car, another job. Like, I was really focusing on me, like, and that's how it should be. This nigga was, it was so crazy. He did not care about nothing. It's like, how he was, I feel like he was fucking around the whole time. And then he was like, he wasn't cheating on me until we started fighting. No, I feel like you been, because when you messed up my first car over a bitch. You was trying to see a bitch and you messed up my car. That was stupid. That was real stupid. And I shouldn't have let you drive my shit then. But when I started going out with friends and stuff and they would drive, he would use my shit. So I should have started taking my keys with me so he wouldn't use my stuff. But y'all, I was thinking, oh, he wouldn't dare. And he dared. He sure damn did. And it's crazy because people warned me about him. I apologize to the people that warned me about him, and I was like, no, you wrong, you just acting this type of way, and da, da, da. I apologize. I'm gonna be real. I apologize because y'all was trying to warn me, and some things are too good to be damn true, and that wasn't even too good, and I should have known it wasn't true. Like, I'm so mad at myself for even wasting my time, wasting my money, everything. And y'all, so this nigga, he even stole one of my chains. He stole one. I don't know what he did with it, but he stole one of my chains because I left it in the suitcase when I was leaving. I was picking up my stuff and I left it in the suitcase. And so when I came back home to pick up the rest of my stuff, I had got the suitcase. So when I was looking for the necklace because I was going to sell it because it was real. So I was looking for my chain and I was going to sell it because it had his name on it. So I was going to sell it back so they can use it for like the scraps or whatever. So I went to look for my chain and he took it. It wasn't in there. And I know I didn't take it out. And he was like, he swore up and down. I was like, why you take my stuff? Why you take my stuff? And he was like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I didn't take shit. I said, how? You didn't take nothing? Well, all my stuff, all my valuables right here. Everything's here except for the necklace. Why would you take it? And he was like, I didn't take it. I didn't take it. Da, 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 da. So I left because I didn't want him to call the police. I didn't want none of that shit because I was really laying my hands on him. Because it's like, why are you lying? Why are you taking my stuff? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home. But I told him, I said, look, I don't give a fuck what you doing now. We don't talk. But you don't have to lie to me. You could have just gave me my stuff back. But if I see it on a bitch neck, if I see my chain on a bitch neck, I'm going to look at y'all. I'm gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna snatch my chain off her motherfucking neck. And that's just that. You better hope you don't see me and a bitch got on my chain. And that's what I told him. And still to this day. Cause it's just a respect thing. I don't give a fuck how long it's been. I better not see a bitch with my shit. I better not see a bitch with my shit. And I posted it on my Facebook to let everybody know. I said, look, I dealt with this nigga. I had this chain on. If I see anybody with it, I'm snatching it off their neck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's just me. I don't know why I'm like this, but I'm like that for real. To anybody that want to play with me, and he should know not to play with me. So that's why I said, she better not have none of my stuff out in public, or there's gonna be a problem. So y'all, it was just a whole bunch of BS I dealt with. Fighting. I even got sent to the hospital, but then I left because I was like, man, fuck all this. But I should have stayed and got a head scan, because he was like hitting me in the head and stuff. But I should have stayed. I honestly should still get a head scan just to make sure everything's all right. But because I'm not gonna lie, when we had got into a fight, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm dead serious. When we was fighting, or when I was in the hospital, the only reason why I went is because my eyebrows and shit was numb. Like a nerve was hit. Like he could have put me like, I don't know, like I don't know, y'all. It just felt like something was up. But then I started to feel better, so I left. The second time the police was called, the police wanted to just talk to us and ask why we always fighting and stuff, right? And so when the police was called, they came, they told us to come downstairs and talk. And so we was talking, and then he just took off. He ran. So they took him to jail because he ran. Because they're just asking us questions. So why are you running? If you didn't do nothing, why the fuck are you running? It was just a whole bunch of bullshit. And that I'm glad I'm out of, and that I will not tolerate. Like, I don't tolerate nothing from a dude anymore. Like, once you piss me off, I'm done with you. Like, I don't even want to talk. Once I feel like you did something stupid, I don't want to talk to you. Once you've done something stupid, I don't want to talk to you. Y'all, it was just horrible. Just to let you guys know, I'm not saying you guys will, but don't be like me. Dealing with a nigga, he ain't shit. I feel like most females constantly go back to a dude because she feels like that's all she knows. So she constantly goes back to him, which is unhealthy, but that's the truth, to be honest. That's what most females do. Keep going to the same dude that broke their heart, cheated on them, dealt with them, da, da, da. Either the dude is taking care of them financially, or they're there because they're there for them because that female doesn't have nobody else. Or the female could just be stuck because of the abusiveness in the relationship, and she's scared to ask for help. Like, I was scared to reach out to people and be like, hey, can I stay with you? Can I do this? Can I do that? And mind y'all, okay, so I would talk to the mom, like tell her like everything that's going on, how I feel and everything like that. And the mom would legit tell me, because she's in a situation herself, not like a man putting her hands on them, but she's in a situation where her man is cheating on her all the time, and she deals with it. She was like, either you're gonna sit there, you're gonna take it, and you're gonna deal with it and make the best of it, or you're gonna go. And I was like, I mean, I understand, but what kind of advice is that? Why not? I'd rather for somebody to be like, girl, you need to go, you need to do this, do that, especially if it's your son. Like, he's not no good, he just got out of jail. I understand y'all had this and this. I think you should leave. Don't tolerate that. You're gonna tell me to, basically, you're gonna tell me to take it. She really wanted me to stick it out because she felt like I was good for him and I would motivate him to work and stuff. So she wanted me to stick it out. But how could you want, so just because that's your son, how could you want a female to stick it out and be with an abusive man when you know that you go through something like that? So why would you want another female to go through something like that? That's the type of stuff, that's what that's what I didn't understand. Because why would you want that for somebody else's child? Like, why would you even say anything like that? If that was my son and he's dealing with a girl and he's dealing with multiple females and he's putting his hands on her, I would get into his ass. I would tell her, sweetie, you need to leave. You need to leave him alone, because obviously he's not ready to settle down. So you need to go find yourself. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. That's what I would do as a woman. I'm not going to be like, well, this is what my husband does to me, and I feel like, no, because it's not okay. It's not okay. And then the husband is teaching. I come to find out, I learned that the husband was talking to him. The husband was saying, if you're going to go outside your relationship or go outside and do this or that, make sure you use a condom, because you only don't use a condom when you with your wife or when you with your woman, but when you're fucking other people outside of a relationship, you need to use a condom. The fuck? And then the grandmother was like, because I had told her everything that was happening, the grandmother was like, well, if you're gonna get back at him for cheating, just don't tell him that you're getting back at him for cheating, so he won't put his hands on you. What the fuck type of family is y'all? I had to get out to that family. Now I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to none of them, because it's like, why am I staying in contact with y'all? Because that was weird energy y'all was giving me. Why am I staying in contact with y'all? Oh, no reason? Okay, bye. Because it was like, why the fuck would you tell me that? As a woman, 2 women at that. So it was just a whole bunch of stuff that was giving me get out vibes. And that's exactly what your girl did. So now your girl is still building up her credit and getting furniture and stuff, still apartment hunting, because I finally found a good job to get my own place. So, and now I wanted to pursue YouTube when I was with him. I wanted to do it, but y'all, I was so stressed out. I felt like I wasn't going to be able to put out good content. So I didn't start it. I didn't start YouTube until I was mentally ready to start, because I would have to deal with bad comments, good comments, people wanting me to post more, people wanting me to reply to their comments. I waited until I was actually able to do what I'm supposed to do with YouTube, and I'm glad, because look at me now, doing really good on YouTube. So things do happen I feel like things do happen for a reason. I feel like things are there to test you in a sense, but you gotta learn. I like the concealer that I use. It's perfect. It's not too light. Like, I understand concealer is supposed to brighten you up, but this is not too bright. So where it doesn't look like my color. But I understand people be like, why me, and da 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 da. But I do think things happen to make you a better person. Like, because I've grown, honestly, I've grown so much. And once I left him, within 2 weeks, I used my first check to get me another car, an actual car that was gonna work. I got the other car towed, and it was totaled, so I got money for that. I was just able to do what I couldn't do when I was with him, because I was focusing on taking care of him and his brother. Because after a while, when I got the plasma center job, they didn't work. I was the only one working after that. So it was just like, that wasn't helping me in my situation at all. So that is my, I'm probably gonna keep this headband in. I'm gonna push it back a little bit. Okay. So this is the little, I know the hair, I'm probably gonna go put some water on it. I'm gonna put some water on it real quick, and then I'm gonna put on my lashes, and yeah, we're gonna close out this video. This is the look. I put a little bit of water on them. I decided to keep the headband because, like, why not? It is what it is. This is what I'm wearing, just this shirt and these eyes and some sweatpants. It's nothing, we're just chilling. So I hope you guys like the video. So that is it for this video, y'all. I hope I didn't do nothing with my lips, but I hope you guys like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be posting once a week, if not more than once a week. We're coming back with these videos, you guys, and I have a lot of story time I want to share with you guys. I just don't know when or how, or like, it's a lot I have going on. I hope you guys like this story time. It was really long, but y'all, that wasn't even the whole story. Like, it was just a whole bunch of stuff dealing with them that I had to deal with. I'm gonna do it. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Y'all stay safe, stay cautious, keep your hands washed, keep your mask on, and I'll see you in my next one. I know my lips are chapped, but they're not that chapped. I don't feel like putting on no lipstick or no gloss or nothing, because I'm about to go chill with my friends. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.